Hi, I'm Andy Rahm. I'm a retired attorney, and among other things, I'm a fellow of the American Academy of Forensic Sciences.
Okay, and first talk about your experience with CRV. When did you take the class, and why did you decide to take the class?
Okay, I am still, unfortunately, researching a novel that I'm writing about religions and the development of theories of worship. And I was getting frustrated. There's a lot of information out there, but I wanted to determine what was accurate or as close to accurate as possible. I'm one of those persons, when I read a novel, fairly well informed, and if somebody has something in the novel, the author has something in the novel that bars me, that I know is not right, and that's a foundation of a story. And I had a famous author do that forensics issue, and he was wrong. And I literally threw the book away. I said, "Listen, I won't tell you who it was, but you recognize the name." Anyhow, so I saw something on in my researching about CRV, and I went, "Well, I'm going to take a look at it anyway." So I called around, and actually I called Lynn Buchanan, and he answered his phone. And so he and I had about an hour and a half conversation about it. And then he gave me a couple of referrals for trainers. That's how I got in touch with Lori. And it's been great ever since. So I hope that sort of answers your question.
So what was your biggest skepticism about CRV?
I didn't know if it would work. And I surely didn't know if I could do it. That's why I started Lori's basic class in Chicago in spring of 2000. Flew out there for 3 days. It really worked. I was so amazed.
So that first time you saw your feedback, what was that like?
Well, my reaction was, damn. This is something different, and it's strange, and I'm just wondering what's going on here, because I never considered myself to be psychic, and I'm not sure it really is a question of psychic so much as some other training that I've researched. Russell Targ published a book on what was going on, and I tend to agree with him based on my independent research. That the universe is a giant hologram, and maybe you know or maybe you don't know that a hologram has all of the information about the photograph or what it's depicting, even in the smallest portion of it. So you can take a hologram and cut it up into little pieces. If you put a laser through it, you'll see the picture. It will not be clear. It'll be a little fuzzy because it'll have somewhat of a lack of information. But that, I think, I agree with Russell Targ, that's where we go with our subconscious. Sometimes we don't focus quite as well, and sometimes we zero right in on it and get a lot of detail. And I think that's what's at work here. Basically, it allows our subconscious, trains our subconscious to go where we want to go.
So you're a very highly educated man.
Theoretically, anyway. It's on paper, but you know.
So a lot of times, the more educated you are, the harder it is to take that, to just believe in CRV. Was it difficult for you to take that thing?
No, it wasn't. I had an experience when I was a prosecutor where Maryland State Police, and I was prosecutor in Maryland, the Maryland State Police had no clues in what was obviously organized crime hit with an elderly couple. They couldn't go anywhere, so they asked my permission to hire a psychic. I had a referral from DC police chief. So they hired this woman. She flew out. They gave her no detail whatsoever. They picked her up at Baltimore, Washington International, and started driving her to the scene. And she said, "Don't tell me." He gave them the driving directions. And they went along, and at one point she said, "Oh no, the spirits are upset. They're being buried in unconsecrated ground." And troopers are sitting in the front seat going, "What?" You know, another mile or so along, they passed a Catholic church that was moving its cemetery. So they stopped. They asked the priest there, "What's going on?" He says, "Well, we're moving our whole cemetery. Have you sanctified it yet?" He said, "No, we're waiting till we get everybody replaced." And the two troopers says, "We want to get out of here." They really. And then when she went to the crime scene, she completely described the scene as found by investigating officers, and told them where the weapon was, and also told them full descriptions of these people.
So Andy, your sound is cutting out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, how about if I do this and speak up a little bit?
Okay.
Better?
Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So can you talk about, do you use CRV in your daily life for making decisions?
No, I haven't. Excuse me. I haven't gotten into that at the moment. It's quite a bit for me to do to try to do the targets correctly, and that's my issue. That I want to do that first, and I can branch off into other things. No, I haven't tried that yet, other than in training, of course.
Can you talk about how CRV has kind of changed your life?
Oh, absolutely. It's made me much, much more aware of things around me. It has caused me to do research into areas that I never would have before. I have done extensive research in quantum mechanics now, because we're all dealing with this quantum movement of our target signal. And I wanted to know what was going on and why it was, to see if it was genuine and a genuine theory. And it is, as it applies to CRV as well. That is something I never thought about at all, because I never knew anything about it. It was something that just went on that I had no clue that even existed in that context. It was a real eye-opener when I finally went, "Oh my God, I see what's going on." It's truly amazing. And it's part of that's going to be in the book I'm working on. I have analyzed the materials and repositioned the information and changed the thrust of the book, the novel.
So if someone was thinking about taking a CRV class and they're on the fence, what would you say to them?
Oh, I would say, don't miss this opportunity. You'll never get another one, and you will not know. If you stay with it, you will not know the amazing places this will take you.
So you cut out again. Let's redo that, because that was an excellent answer. So what would you say to someone who's on the fence?
I would tell them emphatically, do not miss this opportunity, because you'll miss an amazing learning process. And there is so much out there that you don't know about, that you will learn about, even on your own. And it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to learn something like this that really works and is totally amazing.
And how would you rate Lori as a CRV instructor?
Excellent, excellent. She's got the source of the information. She teaches it in a logical methodology that helps us. Her written material is beyond wonderful. And she can refer to other known CRV experts for information if we come up with a question that is kind of fuzzy for an answer. Lynn Buchanan, for example, Mel Riley, she has access to all these Project Stargate viewers.
And let's see, is there anything else you would want to add?
Well, also, there's a circle of students that surround Lori, and as you know, because you're one of them as well, that she has picked some students out to just help us along in terms of polishing our abilities. We've now taken all of her courses, including the Beyond Advanced and Specialized courses, and it's truly amazing the things you can do with this without being psychic. In fact, I think the methodology is a form of psychic experience anyhow. It's just that we're training our subconscious to do it for us. And we're allowing our subconscious to do it as well. That's something else.